All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes Human Being American and YouTube Ronin, and I would like to welcome you to tonight's episode of Live from Sparkwood in 21. We have a full show tonight, so I'm just going to bring on all of my panelists on. Um, Last call, Troy Pacelli,
Hello.
Natters Network,
Good evening.
and Flappy Apologist Aged Boomer.
Hello. We'll get there
We'll get
eventually.
there. We'll get there.
All right. So we are about to go into part three of the Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me fan edit. It does run for, I believe, approximately 80 minutes. So we are going to we're going to go ahead and just jump in and get started with that. The Cosme link should be pinned to the top of all of our chats, so please join us over in the Cosme room. And when everybody is ready, we will get started.
Yep, ready.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Church.
Yes. Sunday, 4 days before the death of Laura Palmer.
Say hello to
Interestingly, this is, I assume, the same church where they'll be having her funeral during the series.
Well, it's best if only one of us knows.
Right.
Now, was this scene in the original theatrical version?
I think so.
Yes, it was.
I do want to say hello real quick to a few people who've joined us here in the live chat.
Yep.
Oh, I remember this. This freaks me out scene.
Did you
Con
catch the
Cleary.
noise too?
Yep.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that.
Real Wade Nation. Good to see you, sir. Our resident Klingon, Mark Mounikoff. Channel member JPRPH1. Wilkie's Movies and Music. Enigma Severus.
Eh.
Wow. Get well soon, Mark Mounikoff. Daniel Barry's Sports Highlights.
Ooh. Who's this guy? We never saw him again.
Just a mechanic.
Yeah, just a mechanic at the. It's a hard question to answer.
He's of two minds, you might say, right?
Ah, yes, that's a great way to put it. Yeah.
Flesh world.
It's a weird town.
For those that think Hustler's too high class, right?
Right.
I'm just, it's
I don't mind saying, missing Pamela Gidley.
Mhm. Mark says had fried flappy strips from Raising Cane's for dinner.
I've heard good things about Raising Canes. They don't have them in my area, though.
Good evening, Lieutenant Giratina.
Oh, we do have Raising Cane's by us.
Hmm. That's all right. I had some kind of bird at Popeyes today, so there you go.
Harley Weewax. No, sorry. Hmm? Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry, I was having a flashback.
So that was, of course, Mike, the one-armed man, who is an associate of Bob's, knows that Leland is Bob, and was trying to warn Laura. Didn't do it in a very good way. He made everything worse. So I think I mentioned this on the initial playthrough. That room there where the girls are is the one room of that motel that they have never altered in any way. They keep it that way, and
Oh,
you know they for tours and stuff.
that's going to keep
At
things.
least as of the last time we were there.
I'm getting a Hitchcock vibe from her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you are. Young Mr. Chalfont, good afternoon.
Yeah, a little bit too much sugar, I
And
think.
he disappears.
I believe that's Mount Si Hotel, a motel.
Hey, okay.
Just as girls in the ring.
Don't take the ring.
I really got the feeling like she didn't have a choice in them.
Well, that's the
You're
thing.
right. It's essentially a portal key enigma. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's hard to say with Laura. Is she fighting? I mean, I think she is,
She absolutely is. Yeah.
but it's too
In
much.
fact,
Yeah. Go ahead.
her decision at the very end, which basically seals her fate, is to not allow herself to be used by Bob. It's a mortal sacrifice, but you know.
Boy.
I was hiding behind a bush.
Hiding in the bushes. Of course. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That doesn't make her feel better. On the one hand, she was getting angry because she knew he was lying, but then that just confirms she has no way to deny that it was her father that she saw. Basically, when she saw her father coming out of the house, she knew her father was Bob. Now she has no way to deny it anymore. It's confirmed.
Random Polish guys just in one scene.
I guess because he is.
Remember phone booths?
Of course.
I'm afraid you're going to have to narrow that down.
He does not look pleased.
Yeah, well, no.
Those eyes. The no tell motel.
Right.
That's what Mark Muffs. Boy. The bearded dude's a little intense. I'm just saying.
Yep. Electricity.
Well, miss, I come from a galaxy far, far away.
Mm.
But did he do that as Bob or as himself?
Presumably, Bob. Because she was blackmailing him or threatened to blackmail him. And he's like, yeah, no, we can't have that. Because given a choice, he is going after Laura as his next host.
A bear trap, perhaps? No, that would be too dark.
Enigma Sever says, for some reason, the blind short-haired girl reminds me of Lost Highway's redhead randomly. And obviously both are Lynch. Yeah. Yeah, you start to notice they're not the same characters, but they're the same character types that reappear in different productions.
Yeah!
Andy.
Andy? Right. Okay. My son, the idiot. And that's probably the one scene in this that you really don't need, but it does go to timeline. So.
So that white liquor.
Yep.
And hello, Lady Mist.
Who's what?
Hmm?
Who was saying that? The midnight.
know.
Okay.
She's all kinds of effed up.
Oh, yeah. This is also where you start to wonder how much of her diary do you believe? Because there are several instances that are different between the way they're described in the diary and the way they are depicted in the film.
I think this is just my take on it. I would argue that what we see here is an objective view, and the way she describes it in her diary maybe less so. Let's put it this way: she's all screwed up. You think she's going to recollect this very well when she writes it in her diary?
No.
Yeah. See. Oh yeah, that's one of those lantern lights. It's got a lantern battery in it. Those are pretty powerful. They don't last long, but they're powerful. Right, kind of like Verbal in the Usual Suspects. He isn't trustworthy on his story, so we can never really know how much truth he was telling that detective.
Mm-hmm. Spun a hell of a yarn, though.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't fault Bobby for this one at all, because you do want to see this asshole die.
Yeah. That was a good shot.
Bam!
Ooh.
And that'll finish him. I just shot a guy. Didn't you see me?
And very
even in this light, you could tell that.
And very possibly avenged Agent Desmond.
Right. Oh yeah. That's how you bury a body.
Dude, the coyotes are going to get to that in no time. What are you doing?
Right. Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, you got him.
Look, she's laughing.
Hey, he pulled first. You didn't have a choice, kid. Of course, it's still a felony, but on the other hand, there are too many people named Mike. We gotta lose one.
Right.
Cliff, you are now Mike. Congratulations. Okay.
Dude, the guy is Flappy Food. Just leave him be. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
That's okay.
That's not how you bury someone. You have to actually dig.
Oh, he's auditioning for that Weekend movie.
Right. Now, what's even funnier is he's going to find out that he's been had.
Yeah.
One day before.
Look who it is.
Pete. God, this guy.
fact, I actually wanted to auction for Roll of Mike, but David Lynch, I don't know, missed it. David
Wouldn't you?
Lynch wouldn't even let him try. Flappy still has a sore beak about that. It's the skinny version of the guy from Up. Yeah.
He's got a point. I'm sorry. I'm kind of
Yeah.
with him. You can't call something a 2x4 when it's not 2x4. Am I wrong here?
Yes, because it's the same as when you buy a steak and it's a certain weight. Then after you cook it, it's less because the fat melts, renders out, and it shrinks and it loses moisture. Same thing happens to wood. You lose moisture.
You're gonna sue. He'll probably keel over before it gets to that point, but
Online photo showing the original 2x4 looks like. And now. Exactly. Looks like now what it is.
was he the guy in the vault in the final episode?
Yes.
Okay.
So he sadly comes to a sticky end.
See, it's all a question of getting it, saying it in the way he's going to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he trusting her with the money to put in a
Yeah,
savings
especially when
deposit
she's
box?
in this condition.
What about the guy in the Letterman's jacket? Why not get him to do it? Or why not do it yourself?
Yeah. One of the things she talks about in her diaries that she realizes the negative impact she has on the people around her, including Bobby. And she really was afraid that Donna and James were going to suffer in a similar way with her around.
Because that isn't it. The thing is that it's coming off like he's the bad influence on her, but really it's the reverse.
Yeah.
And that was an interesting spin, I thought. And even there, he's like, what am I doing?"
What's wrong with that?
It's baby laxative.
You're wasting some really good snow there.
Yeah, it's not really good snow though. It's
High school kid ain't gonna tell the difference. Go to the.
high school kid that's using blowwood. Yeah. It'll make your booger soft. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, Dr. Creepy. Absolutely.
Hawaii.
Hmm. I brought you a roofie colada. Yeah, cocaine is not something you want to take just before bed.
Yeah.
I mean, unless she's planning to stay awake, which I think she is. She's studying German?
Jawohl.
Not Troy.
No, not Troy. That's the pale horse of death.
So where's the writer?
Well, we'll be arriving that night.
So here she's wearing black.
Yes. So Sarah was learning German, and current theory is that it's a metaphor for her not being able to communicate with her daughter. Cheryl Lee, who plays Laura, was born in Augsburg, Bavaria, West Germany.
Hmm. Is that
Grape
grape nuts?
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Yeah, she knows for sure now.
Finish your OJ.
That's okay. One of these days you might actually finish one.
You're right. Okay, so that is a very difficult question to answer, Enigma. She knows, like so many other women in similar circumstances. She's aware but doesn't want to deal with it. She is repressing it, looking for plausible deniability, which is what Laura was doing up until last night. Right? She could still argue, okay, so my dad came home the same day that I saw Bob in my room. It's theoretically possible there were two people in the house and they didn't see each other. But now she saw through all of the barriers at the worst, but most convicting time. So she has no illusions anymore, and it's completely broken her. Whereas Sarah probably knows on some level she's being drugged, what her husband is doing, what is happening, but she is purposely pushing it down, repressing it. Now, what we find out in the return is that just as Leland is host for Bob, Sarah is host for Judy, which will play out more after Laura's death. But yes, she's coping. But in a very similar way, one could almost argue that there are a lot of parallels between Sarah and Leland. Leland has also been abused by Bob, become a host for Bob, and isn't always 100% aware of what's going on when Bob takes over. It all comes flooding back to him later on after Laura's death and after he's found out.
I realized Laura's got her hair in a ponytail, but her hair looked really cute short like that.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a doorbell ring.
Mixing up the medicine.
But we're not going to talk about Judy.
going to leave her out of it.
Yeah, we know that. Well, you know what? Now you should be glad you did. He had it coming.
Boy. She has problems.
Yes, she does.
Wonder how Bobby's grades are coming along.
Oh,
Because he spends all this time doing all this other crap. It's like,
yeah, no, his grades aren't doing that great.
And welcome, longest parsec. Watching the fan edit of Twin Peaks Firewalk with me.
Yep.
And this is actually one of the deleted scenes.
Right. So my take on this is that she wants something to get her through because I think she knows this is her last night. I really get the impression that he doesn't use it quite as much as she does, which is partly why he always has.
what, he doesn't like the reading?
I'm sure it's a little bit convicting for him.
Yeah. Ah! he just knew, like, right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
it's a
Better.
raccoon going through the trash, probably, right?
Almost certainly.
Why would you even feed a raccoon, let alone albacore tuna? Oh my!
Oh my God.
Never been the same since the first fight from the beginning. Yeah.
Oh,
It, I,
It's entirely possible you're talking to no one.
what's wrong with her? She had a lot of paint chips when she was younger. I'm just saying.
Possibly. She obviously has a lack of spatial awareness, right? Of object permanence. I know some people like this just with other things. Yeah. That's a great point about these characters. There's something about them that you're like, yeah, I know someone like that. It's taken to the nth degree, but you know what her mother. Wait, I missed that. Her mother.
She's taking some whiskey. Is that what that is?
Her mother and father were brothers. Maybe. I'd love you more if I could figure out how to dress myself. That gag only works with those kinds of landline phones.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same gag they did in Miracle on 34th Street.
Wouldn't work now.
Wouldn't work now, yeah.
so is that scripted, or did she add that? Do you think?
Um, I don't think every bit of it was specifically outlined. It's certainly not in the script, but between her and David, I'm sure there was a conversation, and who knows how many takes there were on that too.
The angel disappeared.
Yep.
Or was the angel never there?
What's interesting is that wasn't. I don't believe that was a picture made originally for this show. This was that was a famous picture print, and the angel is always there. The fact that she's not seeing the angel alludes to what she was saying before about the angels have all gone away, but Margaret had told her, that your angel will be there for you. I see you smiling and laughing. And, not a spoiler because we've all seen this before. That alludes to the very last scene of the movie. Yeah, it's a pretty famous gag. So this is the kind of reverse of when she saw him last Friday coming out at lunchtime.
And welcome me and my monkey.
And turns and looks right at her. Flappy Bird.
Don't even bring that up. He tried, man. There was a big legal thing. He did not win either. Doesn't even look like him. Look at that.
I know.
We changed it just enough. We don't have to pay you anything. That's what they told him.
Well, I remember reading the transcripts of the case, and the defense saying you can't trademark the name Flappy. That would be like me trademarking the name John and saying you could never put the name John on anything.
Flapper retorted, "What about Mickey Mouse?" I think he lost because he didn't actually change his name to Flappy Bird. He was just Flappy,
Maybe.
and that's what made him lose the case.
James asks, "What's wrong with us?" Well, what's wrong with you is you're taken up with Laura. What's wrong with Laura is, well, we could be here all night.
I bet he's thinking he'd like her a lot more if she was a brunette, right? I'm sorry, because I'm thinking of
That's okay, because he's gonna meet her cousin.
Yeah.
And
Jane picks the wrong women, doesn't he?
yeah, he definitely has
The femme fatale thing. He likes the dangerous women.
exactly.
He pretends.
Exactly.
I think he acts like he's not like that, but yeah,
And the problem is he's your basic nice guy,
yes.
you know, which is a great way to get hurt. Now, compare this to how she was with Bobby. And you realize, let's be honest, she really did like James. She was really only using Bobby.
She saw something.
Yep. Now the question, was it Dale Cooper?
Mm. Now I'm getting River's Edge vibe off of this.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I love the River's Edge.
Now this is spot on. He reiterates that later on during the series. He says that Laura said that. Enigma says, all right, deleted. I can see. This is just so much fun. So awesome. Can't get enough. Yeah.
Oh, well. It's not a comedy. At least not titled.
No. So this is interesting. They come up to a stoplight, but there isn't actually a stoplight at that intersection. And there never has been. That was literally put there to get this scene. And where are they? Sparkwood and 21.
21. As I once again scream, "Go after her, you ninny!"
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has to go because the light says go. Of course, he waits until it's red again before he goes.
So the movie can happen, right?
Right.
Leading to my lifelong hatred of French Canadians. No. Sorry.
Is that music again?
Yep.
And we all always rewind it on the soundtrack, so be quiet.
Flappy.
That's not Flappy.
What makes no? But he was like a proto Flappy. Flappy ousted him for the intro. You know that, right? His name
That was what?
Barry.
Waldo, right? Waldo the Magpie?
Yeah, Waldo the Magpie, yes. Said, not on my watch, and he walked in the audition, and Waldo was put into tears. He got the intro. That was a big deal. And Lynch shot that intro over and over. Those are all original Flappy poses each episode.
Right.
He just had to have it look exactly the same. That was one of his things, Making me uncomfortable. Oh, is this where we hear the stop it? Remember? Oh no.
Back to the Future had the name of the mall's Twin Pines Mall, and Lynch wrote this as Twin Peaks, both dealing with time movement. Yeah, right.
Ooh. He literally kicked him in the face.
Yep.
Leo's not really a good guy, is he?
No, he is not at all.
Log lady.
That is heartbreaking because she knows.
So Fat Boy's the one who killed her?
No. No, Leland just knocked out
Oh, I was
the
looking down.
the frog, and then Leo took off. And now he's taking the girls to the boxcar. And you notice that he's got those like gray contacts like you see in the Black Lodge.
And you just dread this because,
Yeah.
yeah, this is where it's going, you know?
And Mike's trying to stop him too.
Yeah.
Can Pulaski see Bob?
What was that?
The other girl, can she see Bob? In the room?
No. No, she doesn't know what's going on. That's not a boxcar. Early 1900s Pullman coach. Yes, that's correct. I am sad to say that Pullman car does not exist anymore. It hasn't been there for a long time.
The ring.
The ring just fell. Yeah, don't make me do this. Gosh. That's really interesting, the way it morphs back and forth between Leland and Bob. Refracted in the plastic, the translucent plastic. Then I'll float on down the river.
What?
And of course, the ring of sycamore trees in Ghostwood.
Who's that?
That was Leland, the tortured soul of Leland, so to speak. Why do you think that, Nate? That she was still alive when she was being wrapped in plastic? I don't quite see that.
So you had to touch him to speak.
Well, remember, he is the arm.
Yes.
He's literally Mike's arm. Yeah. No, it doesn't mean she was alive. It just means we're seeing from her perspective. No, Bob made Leland kill her. And so this would be all of the pain and suffering that Leland created by being forced to kill his daughter.
Pain and suffering is by that actor having to eat the cream corn.
Well,
dude, is that a bat?
no, it's Rhesus monkey. But I mean, if you want to look at it that way, Nate, you could say that, that was the last thing she saw, maybe.
Is that Annie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. This is where I think Queen of Hearts figures in
Yep.
perfectly.
Yep, absolutely. Because of course, when Dale comes in, it's at the end of the second season.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we've heard that sound a number of times throughout the movie.
I often find Dale Cooper in these things like he's just observing and taking it in, right? It's like,
Right. No, it was all Bob's doing. It's just that the arm and that noise is an indicator of when there is a connection between the two worlds.
mm-hmm.
You'll see it again when in the third season, I forget who it is, goes to the trailer park, and when he's looking at the electrical post, you hear that noise again. Yeah, groovy.
Write it down, damn it, it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, take the ring.
Yeah. There is a very like Tolkien-esque, ring illusion here, right? Like the temptation is too much for some people.
I think it's okay. Of course, this isn't him at this point, is it?
Right. That's
Yeah.
the doppelganger,
Doppel
right?
Cooper.
Mr. C.
Hmm. And of course, in the theatrical edit, we go from her being found unwrapped straight to this. We don't see Annie, we don't see Doppel Cooper, none of that.
Hair's different.
Yeah.
And just like Margaret promised. And when you see this scene, you definitely get the connection to Wild at Heart, with the image of Glinda and so forth. Similar imagery in Industrial Symphony Number 1.
Mm.
Bless you. It also makes me think of that one episode of, what was the name of that show, On the Air?
Mm-hmm.
With the
Yeah.
angel. Yeah.
I like the dog episode on the air.
Hmm. And there you go.
What did we learn? I guess
Well, that's what I was going to suggest. Deleted. I'm thinking next week we do after 3 weeks of Fire Walk with me. Maybe we do a deep dive analysis on it next week. What do you think?
Absolutely.
my deep dive analysis. It was Nuck and Futz.
Well, yeah, you can make that argument. Yes.
Leo is still a jerk.
Yeah, but he pretty much gets what's coming to him when you think
He
about it.
does. Yeah.
I mean, pretty much everyone
Kind of
gets
does.
taken care of. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
It's funny. I was watching an X Files repeat the other day, and it had the actor who played Wyndham Earle in it.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
He's
Yeah.
playing a guy that was possessed by the devil, going around killing stigmatists or whatever. Yeah, it was an interesting episode.
Wow.
Yeah. But I was wondering, why do I know that actor? It's like I know him from something. Twin Peaks.
Doesn't it?
Wyndham Earle.
Doesn't it? Sometimes it felt to me like X Files and Twin Peaks might take place in the same shared universe.
Well, here's the problem with that, though. On the X Files, the FBI are kind of jerks, except for
Yeah,
like
that's
Mulder.
true.
Whereas on Twin Peaks, they're idealized. They're actually on the side of the right. You know.
Well, here's the other thought. It's just that
Yeah,
Mulder and Scully
yes.
work for a branch that doesn't know anything about the Blue Rose. It's
There you
just
go.
if Mulder could get in front of what's his name, David Lynch's character,
Gordon Cole.
Gordon Cole, yeah, get in with Gordon Cole and his team.
He would have been simpatico with this whole thing. Yes, you're right.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. So, guys, if you are in Cosme and you're going to be coming over to The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, stay in Cosme. I'm going to clear the chat and change the title, but we're going to be using the same instance of Cosme.
And if you stay right here, you should be automatically redirected to Sherlock Holmes.
Exactly. And Netter and I are going to have to drop because I have to reboot my system before we go live. So I'm going to say my goodbyes now, and Deleted and Age of Boomer can wrap things up for us.
Okey-doke.
Okay. Take care, guys. I'll see you over on Sherlock Holmes.
Sounds good.
You guys are awesome. Bye
Bye-bye.
now.
All right. And of course, if you stay to the end of the broadcast on my side, you will also be automatically redirected over to Troy's channel for the next broadcast. All right. Boomer, what do you have coming up?
I'll be on a Friday night last call with Troy Pacelli, and we're going to be kind of discussing our favorite movie, either songs or soundtracks, like made by artists. That we're going to do like our top ones this Friday, so that'll be interesting. Like if there's a particular song that was associated with the movie, or a soundtrack of a bunch of songs, we're going to talk about those. And then Sunday, Geeky Geezers again, where we'll probably be talking about various things. We this past week we discovered that Matthew Lillard has a line of alcoholic beverages that he sells on his
Yes.
site. Yes, which I thought was interesting.
Right. All right. If, like I said, if you stay to the end of the broadcast, you're on my channel, you'll be automatically redirected over to Troy's channel for tonight's episode of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, which will be the episode The Final Problem. Thursday at a special time, 6 p.m. Eastern, I will be joining Outlaw Bill for Action Theater. This week's movie will be Hardcore Henry from 2015. It's basically a Jason Statham movie crossed with a first-person shooter video game. It's interesting stuff. Later on that night will be my program, Coming Attractions. That'll be at 11 o'clock, right after Thursday Things with Netter. And Charlotte Nightstar the Werewolf will be her
Oh, very
her
cool.
guest. Of course, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central, every day, every weekday, Liquid Lunch over on Troy's channel. Let's see. Friday at 8, I am going to be joining Big Al Presents for Films with Friends. This week's movie is Megaforce from 1982. And of course, that will be followed right after by Friday Night Last Call, hosted by Troy and the man next to me here on the panel, H. Boomer.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that's what's coming up for the next few days. All right. Well, I do want to thank everyone who joined us here, both on YouTube and on X. Here, everybody who was on Cosme and everybody here in the live chat. It seems that I am in a bit of trouble with YouTube.
Oh.
And I think I've been shadow banned again, so
Oh
please,
no.
make sure that you share out the stream and, hit the like, say hello in the comments, do all the clicky things and all the algorithmic things and
Yes.
help out the channel. And, all right, so as Troy said, we will be returning next week with our analysis of Firewalk with Me, the Fan edit. I'd like to thank Troy and Netter. Thank you, Boomer,
Oh,
for
you're
once
welcome.
again joining us and filling us in on all of the Flappy trivia.
Oh, there'll be more coming, trust me.
Indeed. And of course, I'd like to once again thank you, the audience that continues to come back every single week. This was episode 104, I think, something like that. I never thought it would go this long, honestly.
Yeah.
And thank you all for coming back every week and joining us here on the program. So, as Netter would say, you are all Osmo. So, Boomer, any last words before we close it out?
Nothing. Just looking forward to the deep dive next week, and then starting over. We'll see if we have some new insights. So it'll be cool.
Right on. All right. And as I always say at the end of every broadcast from HQ, the intersection of Sparkwood and 21 in all points north, south, east, west, and beyond. Good night, take care, stay strong, be safe and healthy, because this is how we win.